Zagrebu.
Change a little bit. I just put all in my bed.
Are you on the ocean?
Next time.
From Germany, from Hamburg.
Good. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Morning. Morning. Hello.
How are you
Good to see you again. How are you? My pleasure. Thank you.
I believe that in the next 2 days we have a chance to meet and also be able to see part of Montenegro culture, history and beauty.
Distinguished guests, dear honorary consuls, Montenegro, first of all I need to apologize because we couldn't do this time anything about the weather, but I still hope it will get at least a bit better throughout this day and tomorrow. But it is really a true pleasure to see you all gathered here and to welcome you in Podgorica today for the very first conference of honorary consuls of Montenegro. We want to bring Montenegro closer to you. We also want to bring closer. We wanted also to bring you closer to Montenegro, to its history, its culture, its beauty, and its economic potentials. Let me emphasize that your activities represent an added value to the relations of Montenegro with India, Japan, Lebanon, Canada, Israel, Portugal, Malta, Italy, United States, Germany, Austria, Netherlands, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Cyprus, Ukraine, Jordan, Slovenia, Macedonia. Furthermore, I'd like to point out that you are important promoters of our economic and cultural interests, particularly in the countries where we do not have our own diplomatic representation. The purpose of this gathering, which we intend to make a tradition, is to get to know each other better, to establish adequate mechanisms of cooperation and a fast-track communication channel between us, to brief you on the latest in Montenegro's foreign policy, economy, investment opportunities, and equally important to answer any questions you may have on issues pertinent to your work in the capacity of honorary consuls of Montenegro in countries around the globe. Let me briefly introduce you to Montenegro's foreign policy priorities. As you all know, Montenegro is pursuing full-fledged membership in two international organizations, the European Union and the NATO. Along with these two strategic goals, Montenegro is fully committed to strengthening regional cooperation in order to provide fast integration of the region for the prosperity of our countries and citizens. Montenegro boasts excellent relations with all its neighboring countries, and thus it promotes regional cooperation through project-based collaboration in the areas of EU integration, infrastructure, and economic relations. Montenegro has already started the accession negotiations with the EU. After Croatia joined the European Union last year, we have now taken the leading position in the EU integration process. And I'm pleased to note that our international partners have recognized and commended significant progress that our country has made so far. Within the framework of the NATO aspirations, we have conducted substantial reforms, hoping that we will soon be invited to join this important security organization. This all is important as a framework to understand where Montenegro is in terms of investment and economic cooperation potential. In order to put the economy at the forefront of Montenegro's diplomatic effort, the government of Montenegro has defined economic diplomacy as one of the working priorities of the Ministry for Foreign Affairs and European integration. In that respect, a new directorate has been set up within the ministry, the General Directorate for Economic Diplomacy, International Cultural Cooperation, which can be an important address for all of you and provide you with assistance in your work. Allow me now to briefly present to you an economic overview. In the next session, the Ministers of Economy, Tourism and Agriculture will provide you with more detailed presentations. One of the key government priorities is to create an economic-friendly environment for business and investors as a precondition for boosting economic development and growth. In the past years, we have improved investment climate to be ranked within 25% top countries of the World Bank Doing Business list. Foreign investors have national treatment in Montenegro. Taking into consideration a number of free trade treaties, Montenegro is a part of a larger market of several 100 million people. With one of the most competitive tax systems, free transfer of capital and euro as a currency, Montenegro is one of the most attractive business destinations in this part of Europe. We continue with our effort to improve business environment, but also go forward with structural reforms and support the tourism, energy, agriculture, industrial production, but sector of services as well. These reforms are giving results, as our GDP last year grew about 3.5%. Montenegro is an energy hub for this part of Europe. If we take into consideration the future valorization of energy potential, development of undersea power cable between Montenegro and Italy, also Trans-Adriatic Ionian gas pipeline project, a tender for exploitation of gas and oil. I will, of course, leave to my fellow ministers to talk more on investment opportunities in the field of energy, tourism and agriculture. I will only mention that many reputable investors from Europe and the world have recognized the potential of Montenegro and are already here. Let us only name a couple in the field of tourism, such as Aman Resort or one and only Porto Montenegro project you will visit tomorrow. I do hope that you will find the conference useful and that your stay in Montenegro will help you form a stronger bond with the country that you are representing worldwide. Enjoy your stay. Once again, thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
Uvaženi ministre, uvažene počasne konzulice i konzuli, ja želim da iskažem posebno zadovoljstvo organizacijom našeg susreta i naravno zahvalnost da ste se odazvali ovako velikom broju. Hoću da iskažem zahvalnost u ime naše države i građana, vašoj spremnosti da budete počasni konzul Crne Gore i da pomognete u afirmaciji vrijednosti Crne Gore. Iskazat ću poštovanje za sve ono što ste do sada uradili u vašoj aktivnosti i uvjerenje da će vaš budući rad biti jednako posvećen vrijednostima i uspjehu Crne Gore. Mi u Crnoj Gori doživljavamo vašu misiju prije svega snažnom ekonomskom diplomatijom koja treba da pomogne da se Crna Gora kvalitetno promoviše u njenim prirodnim i ekonomskim resursima u međunarodnoj zajednici. Vaš visoki ugled i uspjeh u državama u kojima djelujete je garancija ostvarenja jednog takvog zadatka. Ova vrsta diplomatske mreže je svakako pokazala u svom dosadašnjem djelovanju svoj visoki efekat i želim da zahvalim na onome što ste učinili, posvećujući svoj rad i misiji počasnih konzula. Zadatak naše države je da promoviše one vrijednosti koje ćete vi predstavljati u svojoj misiji, da omogući da imate punu sliku u uslovima kroz koje ćete afirmisati potencijale Crne Gore i da ima odgovoran odnos kao onome što su predlozi kontakata, kompanija i ljudi iz biznisa prema Crnoj Gori. Mislim da su dosadašnja iskustva upravo potvrdila jedan tako sadržajan, intenzivan kontakt sa vama i obezbijedili da imamo uspjeh vaših misija. Upravo na tom pravcu našeg diplomatskog djelovanja mi trebamo da nastavimo partnerstvo u interesu svih građana Crne Gore, u interesu novih investicija, novih ekonomskih partnerstava i potrebe Crne Gore i da vašom aktivnošću poveća ukupni kvalitet života u Crnoj Gori. Ja sam imao zadovoljstvo da učestvujem u brojnim aktivnostima koje ste vi organizovali, od raznih foruma, sastanaka, promocija vrijednosti Crne Gore i moram da iskažem visoko poštovanje za sve ono što ste učinili za Crnu Goru. Vidio sam sa koliko ste energije, sa koliko volje, sa koliko entuzijazma obezbijedili sve ono što je neophodno da bi vaša misija imala uspjeh i želim na tome da vas zahvalim. Od onog što je obezbeđenje prostora do logistike onih koji rade za vas i na kraju iznad svega do vašeg neposrednog angažmana koji je bio pun i jeste pun entuzijazma i očigledno velike naklonosti prema našoj zajedničkoj potrebi da promovišemo Crnu Goru. Ubijeđen sam da je ovo što je ministarstvo radilo pokazuje našu zajedničku orijentaciju da nastavimo, rekao bi, i intenziviramo naše aktivnosti i obezbijedimo u jednom periodu koji je svakako izazovan i koji nam nudi nove šanse da te šanse iskoristimo. Poštujući poziv našeg potpredsjednika Vlade i ministra gospodina Lukšića i također poštujući vaše raspoloženje da se danas sretnemo, ja vam još jednom iskazujem veliko poštovanje i zahvalnost za sve ono što učinili za Crnu Goru i ponavljam uvjerenje da naša zajednička misija, prije svega u oblasti ekonomije, ali i u ostalim oblastima, u oblasti saradnje u kulturi, u zdravstvu, u nauci, u svem onome što nazivamo sferom društvenog djelovanja, je dragocjen prilog afirmacije Crne Gore na kome još jednom zahvaljujem.